The Great Lakes are a sanctuary of beauty and discovery, a place to find calmness and discover the natural world. I grew up with the lakes, always exploring the rocks and running through the grasses. As a child, I would splash in the water for hours. I learned how to snorkel by diving on the bountiful wrecks in Thunder Bay. I have raced up dunes countless times and watched hundreds of sunsets. I've spent hours battling the waves to surf and sail. Walking the beaches now, I am still amazed as I see sand spiders, ducks, gulls, and minnows. And I see plastics wash up. Large plastic bags, small beads, fishing lures, straws, lighters, fast food cups, cigarette butts, food wrappers, bottle caps, easily eaten by gulls, ducks, or fish. The approaching crisis threatening my home is microplastics rampant in the Great Lakes ecosystem, the largest freshwater body in the world and in our drinking water. By looking at the beaches, I realized microplastics are so prevalent yet unnoticed, and I began to understand the looming devastation of this emergency. Microplastics drain into the lakes when people wash clothes made of synthetic materials. Larger plastic pieces break into smaller pieces through exposure to sunlight and weathering, are eaten by fish, and travel up the food chain into humans. Plastic chemicals accumulate in humans, causing endocrine disorders and other health issues. I, along with 2 other research partners, collected sand samples and then put them in water. The microplastics float since they are less dense than the water and sand. After the sand had settled, we filtered the samples using a vacuum pump. We poured the layer of water with the floating microplastics onto the filter. We removed each filter and put them into a labeled petri dish. The filters were looked at under a dissection microscope. We found many microplastics in our samples that ranged from beaches from Lake Huron to Lake Michigan. Discovering microplastics made me realize the importance of nature in my life and my desire to share the intricacy and beauty of the surrounding wonder with others. The Great Lakes have been a constant throughout my life, a place for me to find calmness, undisturbed silence, and the soothing rhythm of the waves. Now, though, I notice the litter on the ground. I notice the plastic bags blowing in the wind on their way to the lake. I notice the plastic washing up on the beach, and I notice the need for change.